Minutes to 8 o'clock.
BBC Sussex.
Made in Sussex, for Sussex.
Alright, March the 7th, 2018, and a 30-year-old mother of two was shopping in Worthing Town Centre. Grainy CCTV footage shows Georgina Gharsallah at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the last time she was seen alive. But what's happened to her? Georgina's mum, Andrea, spoke to Jenny Barnett on our mid-morning show on the 29th of October last year. That was her daughter's birthday.
Is there any part of this that you have made peace with?
No, none of it. None of it, no. Every day, it's just like a cycle of what I'm going to do next, what can we do, what's going on, have we forgotten anything? All the times, little things that pop up and you think, oh, well, maybe that might be something that might help. You remember something, part of Georgina's life, or a name that you might remember.
Well, Andrea Gharsallah is back on the line now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mark.
Thanks for being with us. And first up, I'm so sorry that you're going through this, and I can't believe this is now 2 years on. How are you coping?
Well, it's hard, but we have to, because that's how we carry on. I mean, it's crucial to, finding answers, keeping that drive up to continue doing what we do every day. And today is 2 years, so it's hard, but we've got a lot going on and lots of happening today, this weekend. And all the time we just hope that somebody might have some information, might remember something. We just need that little breakthrough that might lead to something.
And it's tough with these anniversaries, when things like the anniversary of her disappearance come around, when her birthday comes around, I guess when Christmas and all those kind of things happen. That makes it all the more difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Because everything is significant. Like today, it's 2 years, and you think, how can it be? How can it be 2 years? It's surreal. It sometimes I can't even believe it's happening. People say, how do you cope? And I feel sometimes I feel like I'm outside of it, and I'm looking in, and I can't believe it is actually my daughter that's missing. But I just have to keep on doing what we do, and to try and keep the publicity out there, create the awareness all the time, so that Georgina's forgotten.
Yeah, and never giving up hope, I guess, is the obvious thing. Can you tell us where we're at the moment with regard to the investigation into her disappearance?
It's been quite dormant for the past, I would say, 6-8 months. There's not really been any information that's come in, no leads. Not that there was really ever been any leads. So it's quite flat. So we've been trying to create lots of sort of events. So we've created a big campaign this week with the help of Donald McIntyre and Steve Langridge, and we've got an incident room opened in Worthing today. They set it up yesterday. We set it up yesterday, and it's in the Royal Arcade in Worthing. And Richard John kindly lent us one of his empty shops in there, which was really nice. We really appreciate that. And we've set it up as an incident room, hoping that people come in, and we've got lots of pictures, lots of information. Donald McIntyre's brought Andy Crocker down from London. He's a cyber specialist, and he's looking into CCTV, because he sort of made us aware that most of us think that once CCTV's been wiped, that's it. There's nothing there. But he's a specialist, and he said no, it's not true. It can be actually looked at forensically, and they can bring things back from it. So yesterday they went around some of the shops talking to some of the businesses about their CCTV, and they still got the CCTV from 2 years ago. So that was yesterday. Today we've got quite a few people coming in to talk about Georgina, people that have been involved in the investigation from the start, and they've got a camera crew there. As I'm not sure if you know that they've been making a podcast for the sort of last 6 to 9 months. So that's still ongoing. It's not ready yet. So
and that's no bad thing, because again, anything that raises awareness of this situation, and it just feels, I'm sure, gosh, you must analyse this over and over again, it just feels that somebody knows something. Somebody could come forward if they wanted to.
I mean, the girl that was with Georgina on the CCTV footage of the same afternoon at 4 o'clock in Chapel Road, which come to light 18 months later. Now, also, a reward has gone out this week for £2,000, which we raised through a charity event we did one night. So it's been put together, and that's sort of been announced. It was announced yesterday that if anybody knows any information who the girl might be, names, or we are offering a reward of £2,000 for information for that. It's sort of like an incentive, somebody might remember or might be tempted by the £2,000. But since that footage came out last August, nobody has come forward. Nobody said they recognise her or anything like that. But all that we're doing this weekend, we're just hoping it will create some more awareness, really. And that is all we can do, and just hope somebody remembers something.
Well, I hope that somebody listening to this has some information. Before you go, I know that Simon is here, who produces this show each week, and you've been following this story. You spoke to Sussex Police.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a statement that they've sent us to put out, and they say we remain committed to the investigation, which was reported to us on the 17th of March, and they will follow up any viable lines of inquiry. They say with the confirmed and potential sightings in Clifton Road, they focus their attention on that area, and after investigating over 70 potential sightings, none of which proved to be Georgina, the area covered has widened. They go on to say they continue to follow up all viable lines of inquiry and are keen to continue to work with Georgina's family to get them the answers they so desperately need. Anyone with information to aid the investigation can contact the police, report it either online or call 1011, quoting Operation Pavo.
Okay, Simon, thank you for that. And anybody listening to this show this morning, if you've got some information, do it anonymously, even if it's the smallest little thing that you think back and you think, yeah, that might help. Just tell them, get in touch on 101. And Andrea, I wish you and your family all the very best with this weekend, and hopefully something will trigger, some memory. Hopefully you will see your daughter again, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for your time this morning. Georgina Gharsallah, who disappeared 2 years ago today, and we wish Andrea and her family, to say, all the very best in their continued search for answers.